we're going to talk about the sickest character because, man, have I been feeling sick for the past week. So, Ringo Roadagain is, in my opinion, the sickest character in all of JoJo, in both being ill and being the most epic. So either way you look at it, he is in fact the sickest character in all of JoJo. Ringo Roadagain is probably the sickest character when it comes to being sick, like ill, like having a disease. And this is because of Ringo's backstory. While right now Ringo does seem fine, except not really, because he did want to reach True Man's world. And in my personal opinion, I think that True Man's World is actually my Discord server. When Ringo was a child, he did suffer a lot, as he was someone who had fragile skin and was often ill. I guess you can say that he had paper skin and glass bones. In every morning, he breaks his legs, and every afternoon, he breaks his arms. At night, he lies awake in agony until his heart attacks put him to sleep. But yeah, Ringo was a very sick child, and the rest of his life was also pretty unfortunate, but we're not going to get to that right now. Because I think when it comes to characters with diseases, he actually suffered the most. I can't really think of anyone who was as sick as Ringo, unless you count Holly, but even then, it was only for 50 days, while Ringo's lasted for 10 years. And really, everyone else doesn't seem to have suffered a disease that bad. But if I am forgetting someone, tell me in the comments. Now, in my opinion, I feel as though Ringo is also the sickest character in terms of being the coolest, really, when it comes to all of the JoJo characters. The only exception to this might be the 11.6% of you who are subscribed to my channel. But yeah, I'd say that Ringo is pretty sick. First of all, the guy uses a gun, and uses it well, so this means that he is automatically cool. But not only that, his stand, called mandom, is able to rewind time back 6 seconds. Isn't that epic? Ringo is the only character who is not a protagonist or antagonist to be able to use time in his ability. This automatically means that Araki thinks very highly of Ringo, since Araki only likes to give time-based stands to the main villains, since he finds time very powerful. And if Araki puts you in the level of a main villain, you already know you're cool. Also, Ringo does a lot of sick stuff. My personal favorite moment being when Gyro and Ringo were having a shootout with Gyro's steel ball and Ringo's gun, where Gyro had previously detected that Ringo would be able to get paralyzed if his collarbone was attacked. So even though Ringo had shot Gyro's neck and Gyro shot Ringo's collarbone, Ringo became paralyzed. Now, he had to rewind time in order to stop this encounter, but he couldn't move his left arm. Normally, someone would give up in this situation, but you know what Ringo did? He shot his wristwatch so that he can activate mandom. He shot his own wristwatch. That is definitely the sickest scene in not just the arc, not Steel Ball Run, but definitely all of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And this is just one scene of this amazing character. So overall, Ringo Roadagain was just amazing. This guy was sick, he had a sick stand, he did sick things, and I'm sorry for being sick.